Hi, my name is Ryan Mummert. I'm a family wealth director and senior vice president for Morgan Stanley. So I work in the area of finance and have had a passion for athletics my whole life that turned into running and competing in the triathlons and also occasionally running marathons. I've just always felt a passion and really a desire to give back. And so early on in my career, I was always staying connected to the community, and just think that's just something that we need to do as we are blessed with good careers and good lives. I think it's just part of the deal to give back. Two things that made the fundraiser very successful. Number one, our family had a passion for the organization and what we were doing. With my wife's grandfather having passed away from Alzheimer's, we just felt a real connection with the organization and with wanting to do something to help. And secondly, the people at Alzheimer's were great. The media people and the PR people helped me put together kind of my fundraising message, kept me on task, were super supportive. And so, yeah, I think those were the two main components that made it so successful. These are the three things. Number one, you have to ask. If you are not asking, you're not fundraising. You have to ask, and it's not totally comfortable, but you have to do it. Number two, we were fortunate enough, we raised all of our money except for one portion of it. All of it was by social media. So use the social media and use it a lot. As I said before, it was kind of awkward for me getting into the mode of posting a lot. But remember, you might feel like you're getting on social media too much. Maybe you're posting 3 times a week. Nobody else sees it that way because they're seeing other people in their social media streams. So you might only be seen once by that person. So if you're putting it out there 2, 3, 4 times, you have a higher likelihood of catching that person one time. So I'd say use social media a lot. In this day and age, people want to hear the story. They want to follow you. They want to hear that. And it's really easy to get it out there on social media. And then number 3, and this was also key in our success, is just let your personality and passion show through. Part of the messaging of our social media campaign for Alzheimer's is I kind of came up with a tag phrase, and the organization that kind of caught on to that was like, hey, you got to say that more. And we can all do something. And I sit here, I'm 25 years into my career. I've built a business in the community, and so we feel a passion for giving of our resources, giving of our time, and staying connected. But as I said, when I came out of college, I wasn't that person. I wasn't there, but I had a passion to give back. So the first thing I did was volunteer for a telethon. So I didn't have money to give, but I had time, and so I got on the phone and just told the story about that organization I was involved with. And as a youth, the nice thing about the fundraising is if a bunch of people do it, if you can raise $100, but there's 100 other people raising $100, it all piles up, it all adds up. And you might not have the resource yourself and you might not have that network yet, but still ask. People want to give something that they know you're passionate about. And like I said, with that message, we can all do something. You can give of your time, certainly give of your talents and interests. And if you're fortunate enough to have the resources, you give of your own money. But through your connections, I think using those 3 things, you can always raise awareness, raise money for worthy organizations at any age.